what it do? It's Shanara coming to you with another video. So in today's video, by the title, you can see my husband's going to teach me how to do an oil change. Alright, y'all pray for me. Alright, so I'm going to just walk y'all through the steps as I learn too. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and join the crew. Alright, we'll get right into this video. Put the car up on the...
Alright.
What are these called?
These are ramps.
Ramps. So yeah, gotta bring the car up on the ramp. And why do we have to bring the car up on the ramp?
So you can get underneath to get to the drain plug.
Okay.
You gotta drain the oil.
Alright, so now we got the car up on the ramps. And we have to start this oil change. Okay. We gotta pop the hood. So in the Honda Fit, the hood right here. You pop that right here. Yeah.
Alright, so now I'm about to put the drain pan underneath the drain plug because I'm about to take off the drain plug to let the old oil out of the car. That's the next step, so I'm doing that now. Alright, you ready, huh? Okay. See? That's it. Then you take your hand, slowly let it out. You don't want to do too fast, because you do too fast, that drain plug will land right into the oil. Then you'll have a hard time getting out of the oil, especially if the car is hot. You don't want to okay, it's about to come now. Oh, it's about to come out. What I want to do, you see it? You can lift it up too, the drain pan. Alright, here we go, perfect. And you let all this drain out. The oil is a little warm, but it's alright. It's not hot. Yeah, and this is at 15%, Sean. Where it has and then after this drains out to where it's dripping, you're gonna take a cloth and wipe around the drain plug area and the drain plug to clean this off. And then when you get the new oil, you're gonna want to lubricate the drain plug. Make sure it's
all that old oil coming out.
Yep, you can tell it's dark. And it's black looking. But see, it's almost done. I ain't getting none on the floor. Good.
Yeah.
That helps. Now, after this drain, you wipe this off, clean this off. The filter is going to be the next step, which is right here, this orange filter. There's going to be oil that comes out of this too. Once you take this off, you let that drain out. You clean around there.
First, going to let that drain.
Yeah. Oil on there. Clean oil on this drain plug here. So when I put it back in there, it will stay lubricated and won't get corroded due to the harsh weather. Because most cars do have pans or skid plates underneath to protect it, but some cars don't. So putting a little bit of oil on this will give it protection over the winter months if you live in a heavy winterized city that gets a lot of snow. So now I'm about to put this back on there. And we're going to go to the next step, which is to take off the oil filter. Alright. Okay.
So all the oil is drained.
Yep, all the oil is drained. Cleaned around.
See how dirty that is.
Cleaned around the drain plug there. Sinking in, come on. Yeah, sometimes. There you go. There you go. Now when you tighten the drain plug back, you have to be careful not to over tighten it, because you over tighten it, you can strip it and you won't be able to get it out. So now that's the next step. I'm gonna tighten it. Not too tight, just give it enough where no oil's coming up.
Now, what number wrench that was?
This is 17
Okay.
for the Honda Fit.
So the Honda Fit needs 17 wrench.
Okay. Make sure I do it now. Just one more, just in case. All right, that's good. That's tight. That's good. Not overly tight. Now is the oil filter right here. Can you see that? Same thing with this. Is gonna be some oil that's gonna come out. You could usually do this by hand. Take it out slowly. See the oil here. I don't think I got none on there. I'm gonna let it stay like that for a little bit. You see it? It's in there.
I can see the oil draining.
Okay, then you have to clean around this too. You see it now? I got my head out there.
So why you need an oil filter?
The oil filter is there to keep little particles from going into the engine.
Okay, so every time you change your oil, you need a new filter?
Yep. Yeah, every time you change the oil, the new filter gotta be put on. Oil filter gotta be put on.
Okay.
This eliminates stuff from getting into the engine. That's why they have the oil filter here to catch those contaminants and stuff in here.
How come we see some oil coming out of the oil filter?
Oh, this is where the oil pan is.
So, no, like how come we're seeing oil come out both the oil filter and out the oil drain?
I mean the plug, because this is where the oil pan is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is where the oil.
So they can go in both spots.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is to filter out contaminants. It might be no oil, and this one is just to drain out the oil when you go in there and change it.
Oh, okay.
See, look at that. There you go. Alright.
The old filter.
Yep, and I just gotta wipe around there, and then with the new oil filter, you want to take some of this old oil. You gotta rub it around. See this rubber seal?
Yeah.
You gotta rub the oil around the rubber seal, because when you get out the box, it's gonna be dry. You don't want that to get brittle and worn out. If it's not oil, it would cause a gap in between where you screw it on and here, which will lead to oil leaking up.
Do every car take the same oil filter, or you gotta get a?
Nope. Each manufacturer have their own oil filter. Okay. Yep, they don't. It's not the same here. Throw this in the tray.
So you would have to look up also the oil filter like number if you
For your car,
for your Pacific,
for your make and model.
Your make and model of your car, your own car. My car takes a PH 7317. I go with the Fram. But there's other brands and stuff too, but the common one is the Fram that you can get at your auto. Advanced auto stores.
Alright, so now we gotta clean around where the oil filter goes.
Okay.
But before I do that, I'm gonna put oil on it.
Alright.
Use new or old oil. This is how I'm gonna do it. See right here? This is the part that's dry. This is the part where you gotta lubricate with oil to keep it from getting dry and cracked. So you can do it either a couple of ways. Just take what's around here and just go around that a little bit more.
And why are we doing that again?
We're doing this to keep the rubber O-ring from getting dry and cracked.
Okay.
So you won't lose any oil from the engine in. Make sure I got enough on it, yep. Around the edges too. This is what helps keep this seal strong between the oil pan and the O-ring thing. Alright. Okay, good. That's good. Now I just gotta clean this up. Wipe around here a little bit. Around here. On the outside here.
Why is it important to wipe around it?
Well, this is oil. You want to get the oil.
You want to get as much of the oil out
from around the area there.
Oh, okay.
Now this goes back on the oil filter.
This is the new one going on.
Sometimes this is tricky. Gotta make sure you turn it the right way. Sometimes you turn it left when you're supposed to be turning right. Let me see. Come on. There we go, got it. Now you just tighten it. Like I said, hand tighten. You don't need no tool for this. Do it real tight. And there's an arrow usually on here too, which usually lines up to where you should stop. You'll see it. It's getting tight now. Yeah. Whew. Okay. That's good. Excellent. Ain't going nowhere. So everything underneath is all set. Now we go to the top.
Alright, everything.
Put the oil on. You're almost done.
That's the old oil, guys.
You record?
Now we're gonna move from the bottom under the car. We did everything we need to do under the car. We, remove that old oil from the oil plug, drained it out. Remove that old filter, and then make sure that was cleaned out. Put in the new filter. You do all that underneath, and then now we're gonna go up top.
All right, come on. We're back to the top where the engine is. We're putting in the oil now. You need 3.5 quarts. Our car recommends 3.5 quarts. Not recommend, takes 3.5 quarts. So we're gonna start that process right now. Okay, now we're gonna put the oil cap back on. Start the car, make sure no oil is leaking underneath. And you don't have to put the cap back on real tight, because if you do, sometimes it's hard to get it off. But just tight enough where it won't come loose. Alright. Keys inside?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start it up. Let it run. Oh, you got it recording, right?
Yeah.
Now you let the car run. Get on the bottom of the car, look underneath the car, see when the oil leaks. And also, you're letting the new oil go through the system so it can lubricate all the engine parts by letting it run. So now, before I get underneath the car, I'm going to remove this old oil first. Put it back.
Instead of just putting your old oil in like the trash can, some people do, you can take it to your local Walmart. They'll take that up to 5 quarts per family a day. Okay? So
That is good?
Yeah.
Not spilling, right?
No. That's a little FYI, okay? And it only motor oil, not don't go there thinking you're gonna get like cooking oil and all that stuff. No, it's only motor oil. It'll take that up to 5 gallons per family in a month, okay?
Yeah, 5 gallons, quart.
I mean quarts, yeah, so yeah, you can get that straight. Up to 5 quarts. So basically this whole, like you have one of these, one of those, or 5 of the smaller ones, you'll take that back and dispose of it correctly. Alright, that is it for today's video. My husband teaches me how to change my oil. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Yeah, and tell us more content you want us to see from us. And more my husband teach me. Alright, I want to start that series. So what else can he teach me, guys or girls? Alright, well, have a blessed day.